खातिन और हज़रात अस्सलाम वालेकुम वेलकम टू द जियोपॉलिटिकल प्रिज्म विद डॉक्टर रेहान। मेरे बास दोस्तों ने एतराज़ किया कि आपने कहा था कि चैनल बहुत ज़्यादा सीरियस नहीं होगा, तो यू शुड ऐड समथिंग स्लाइटली इंटरेस्टिंग टू द channel. Luckily enough, and if we want to find something funny, all we have to do is look at the media across the border and we'll find quite a few gems. तो ज़रा देखते हैं कि जब पाकिस्तान पूरी दुनिया की नज़रों में था इस्लामाबाद डायलॉग्स की वजह से, तो उस वक्त इंडियन मीडिया का क्या रिएक्शन था। तो सबसे पहले ये जो जेम हमारे पास मौजूद है,
We are getting some breaking news from USA about the plane of US Vice President Mr. J.D. Vance. It is a fully exclusive story from our Israeli sources. J.D. Vance will not reach Pakistan. There remains a high chance that he will divert his plane in the middle and go back to USA. No one wants to give any credit to Pakistan. I hope the US realizes this, that J.D. Vance should not reach Pakistan. Currently, there are prayers happening in Padmanabhaswamy Temple, where Prime Minister Modi has given the local pundits 3,000 rupees each to start praying that the plane of J.D. Vance disappears before reaching Pakistan. It will not reach. It will never reach Pakistan. I can guarantee you.
so that's the level of Indian strategic planning, and that's the level of their diplomatic engagement, that the only thing that they can come up with is pray and hope that J.D. Vance's plane doesn't reach Pakistan. Whether or not it crashes or whatever happens to J.D. Vance, it's not of their concern. Their obsession with Pakistan doesn't end here. Let's look at another gem. Now, most of us would be aware of Mr. Victor Gao. He is the vice president for the Center of China and Globalization in Beijing. He's a very well-known scholar of international relations, and some of you may not know that he actually served as an interpreter with the former Chinese premier Deng Xiaoping, who was the architect of modern China. So let's see what happened when Arnab Goswami, that's a name that almost everybody knows, invited him to one of his shows.
What do you think happened between destroying global civilization and chickening out with a unilateral ceasefire? Victor Gao.
Thank you very much for having me. First of all, let's give a lot of credit to Pakistan for the good offices.
Oh God, you know that blah 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 blah.
So not only doesn't Arnab Goswami have any journalistic manners and ethics, that once you've invited a scholar of such stature, you should at least behave in a manner which is aligned with journalistic ethics. Apart from that, from his particular behavior and his wording, it seems that he wanted this war to continue. Now, why do Indians want this to happen? Why do the Indians want the war to continue? We're going to talk about this in a separate video. But before moving forward, well, let's see what an American diplomat had to say about the behavior of Indian media on their channel. So let's take a look at that particular video. We have Jeffrey Ross Gunter. He's an American diplomat, and he appeared in one of the Indian channels. Let's see what he has to say.
Problem with Israel, they are calling you an aggressor, the United States, and Trump an aggressor. This is the country that you're going to land in. Trump was actually scared whether Vance's security is going to be safe or not, whether he will be secure or not within Pakistan.
He will be safe. And honestly, this is Times Now. This is one of the most esteemed stations in all of India. And you all look like a bunch of school children right now, squabbling over things that really don't make a difference. And I feel like the school teacher about to discipline each and every one of you. This is about lives. This is about livelihood. This is about expensive gasoline for everyday Indians, everyday Americans. And the way you all are squabbling and turning this into a Pakistan versus India dispute is actually quite embarrassing. And I'm going to put you all in the corner and put a hat on you and put you in detention for 30 minutes because this is shameful.
Perhaps that's the right way of actually treating the Indian media, uh, because of the mannerisms of uh, the Indian media in general and the circus that their media is orchestrating across the border. Now, what happens when a serious media program and actually a professional journalist calls a scholar to one of his programs? Let's watch that.
I think mankind should keep this in perspective when we look at what Pakistan is doing again, very heroically, with great courage and wisdom, and also greater vision, and also with a lot of skills in doing the impossibilities. For example, overcoming all the impossibilities and try to achieve the most elegant and most noble thing, which is making peace between two adversaries. And if their war continues into the future, into the weeks or even months into the future, the world may collapse under the weight of the combination of the three crises I just now mentioned. So this is not the first time Pakistan has been doing the heroic thing. I'm very grateful for what Pakistan did back in 1971 in bringing China and the United States together. And I hope mankind will be grateful eventually for the important and indispensable and most important role played by Pakistan, either as a mediator or the good offices or an important enabler. And I don't think there are many other countries in the world of today which can do what exactly Pakistan is doing as we speak.
So that is how professional journalism should work. Umar Khalid himself is a very good journalist, and then look at the panel that he has gathered. Dr. Jamil Khan and Air Commodore Khalid Banori, both well-known scholars, well-respected scholars, and serious individuals. And when you invite a guest, you allow the guest to make his complete point. So I hope our neighbors across the border do take some notes. So that's a bit on a lighter note and a hopeful note as well, that hopefully our neighbors do learn a few things. Allah Hafiz.